If I don't have an answer straight away, like
That's all good. It's like talking to me. You can just
Yeah.
freely say things.
Is it already recording?
No. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. No. Yeah. Thanks, Maddie, for your time today. What's your name, by the way?
Maddie Adams.
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Sydney, Australia, and I lived there and in Darwin in the Northern Territory in Australia till I was 9 years old, until I moved to Auckland, which I lived from there till now.
Okay, so you came here when you were 9?
Yes.
Okay. How is your life in New Zealand compared to Australia?
It's not too much different. They're both like countries are quite similar. It's different as in like I don't have my family here, or my extended family as much. And you know, different like climates and slightly different like customs and weather and stuff.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
Okay, describe your family briefly. What would you say about your family?
Like each person or like our family?
Up to you. Freely.
Our family's very comforting and there for each other. And it's like a safe space.
Yeah.
Like I can tell my parents anything.
Yes.
And talk to them about anything. And same with my siblings. And it's all just very loving and supportive. Yeah.
How many sisters do you have?
I have 2 little sisters.
Who are?
Eleanor and Cassie.
Who
and
are?
they're
Twins.
Oh, they're twins.
Yeah.
And they're 14.
Oh, okay. So they're 14 years old and you said you were 16.
Yeah.
And soon to be 17.
17.
Yeah. What school do you go to and how long does it take from here?
Like to drive.
Drive or walk?
I go to Western Springs College and it takes about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to drive and about half an hour or 40 minutes to walk.
Oh. What time do you have to be there at school and what time does it finish?
I have to be at school at, you have to be inside the building at 8:50 and you need to be in class by 9 o'clock.
8:50? 50?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But if you, like that's when they would like you to be there. We quite often get there a bit earlier because we get dropped off on mum and dad's way to work.
Yeah.
But if you, like, even if you are just outside the doors when the bell goes, like the 9 o'clock bell, there's teachers waiting there to give you detention.
Oh, wow.
So you could be like one step outside the door and they write your name down.
Really? And what is detention like?
Well, it ranges. Sometimes you just get like a warning and sometimes you have to go to either lunchtime or after school detention and you just basically have to sit there and do nothing.
For like half an hour or something?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's very horrible things to do for a student. Yeah.
Or sometimes they make you write lines and stuff
Okay.
like that. Sometimes
okay.
they just let you be on your phone. Like you just sit there and...
That's good.
Yeah, it's not nothing too like ominous.
Good teachers might do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, kind teachers.
Yeah.
How about like lunch breaks, in between breaks? What do you have?
We have 2 breaks during the school day. We have morning tea and lunch.
뉴질랜드에서는 모든 직업은 법적으로 몇 시간 이상 일하면 정해진 시간 안에 쉬는 시간을 가질 수 있게 되어 있다. 뉴질랜드 교육청 웹사이트에 나와 있는 유치원 교사의 예와 같이 하루에 6시간 이상 일하는 사람의 경우 법적으로 쉬는 시간이 10분 이상 2번이 적용된다. 그래서 학교에서도 그 직업을 가진 선생님들과 같이 아이들도 모닝티라는 아침에 쉬는 시간을 20-30분 정도 가지면서 점심으로 싸온 스낵이나 음료 등을 즐기는 시간이다.
Morning tea, I think, is like 25 minutes or like half an hour.
Yep.
And then I think lunch is like 35 or 45.
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we have like different like time periods of classes.
Yep.
So on Mondays we have an hour and a half first, and then 2-hour classes, and then another hour and a half.
Yep.
With like morning tea and lunch in between the like middle block. And,
Yep.
and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays you have 3 hour-and-a-half classes as well as form time.
Yep.
which is like a class made up of like all the different year groups and like one teacher, and it's just like chance to like check in with that teacher on like your attendance and like how everything's going, and just kind of like chill out or like catch up on notices or like admin or anything like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because in Korea we have 10 minutes break in each classes.
Oh yeah.
And then just lunchtime.
Oh okay.
For about 45 to 50, I think. I heard that you have to order food when you get to school. Can you tell me a bit about that?
So there's a canteen that's privately owned. So it's like not part of the school, but if you get there early like we do, you can go up to the people before school and tell them what you'd like and pay for it and write your name down. Yeah. And then you can like skip all the lines, because the lines take like 20 minutes like during lunch.
Wow.
And most people aren't organised to pre-order, but you can skip all the lines, or they give you your food in like 2 minutes, which is like
pre-ordered it.
You pre-order it.
Yep.
But you can also just bring your lunch from home when you're organised enough. But
do many people do that?
Most people bring their lunch from home, or like bring like part of their lunch.
Yeah.
So we bring like snacks for morning tea, and then normally get like something hot from the canteen, like
that's good
at lunch. Yeah, like mac and cheese, or like mint and cheese pies, or like sandwiches, or you know, like they've got lots of nice stuff. They've got drinks and like donuts, and like it's a really nice canteen.
뉴질랜드 흔한 런치박스는 보통 이렇게 생겼다. 내가 웰링턴에서 학교를 다녔을 때도 이렇게 작은 봉지에 있는 감자칩이나 과일을 모닝 티타임 때 먹었고, 점심 때는 그냥 샌드위치를 먹었던 기억이 있다. 근데 진짜 학교 캔틴에서 파는 살찌는 것들이 엄청 맛있어서 살이 많이 쪘었다.
Do they have cup noodles?
I don't think so, but we have hot water stations at school.
So you can...
Yeah, we have like boiling water on tap, like cold, and so you can bring like cup noodles and fill them up, which is something I used to do quite a bit last year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like cup noodles?
I do.
Okay. What year are you?
I'm in year 12, so I've got one more year left of high school.
Do you have to wear a uniform?
No, my school we're able to wear what we like within a dress code.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty relaxed dress code. It's basically like if you would wear it to the beach, don't wear it to school.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, some people do get dress coded.
Yeah.
But it's pretty relaxed. They just want people to be comfortable.
Yeah.
But it's one of the only schools in New Zealand
that's good.
that doesn't have a uniform. Most do.
So most schools do have uniforms.
Yeah.
보통 뉴질랜드 교복은 이렇게 생겼다.
Yeah, I used to have a very, I don't want to say this, but hideous looking uniform, because we had a long skirt.
Yeah.
That's up to here. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing.
그리고 이건 내 교복이다.
How is your school life? That was a question out of nowhere, but yeah, how's your school life?
Pretty good. I have good friends, but it's pretty busy because I take mostly STEM classes. And,
what classes did you take this year?
So I take chemistry, biology, physics, philosophy, English, and statistics.
Oh, wow. That sounds all very different. Difficult.
Yeah, and it's 4 hours of each class a week.
What? Oh, a week. Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Why did you take those classes?
Because I want to go into medicine, and the class is required to get into those uni courses, and it's the things that I'm interested in and enjoy as well.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I can see how you're enjoying your classes and your studies and stuff, which is great. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a doctor.
What type of doctor do you know?
Definitely not sure yet, but I like the idea of either a surgeon or a pediatrician, like working with little kids.
Okay. Like I said, you'll definitely be my doctor if I get sick. What exams do you need to sit when you apply for a university?
For medicine, is the only one I'm sure about. You need to sit like an MCAT test, where they look at your like reasoning under time pressure. So it's like a 2 or 3 hour exam, and you've got to answer a bunch of questions as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
And they're like just basically like reading response or like problem solving a bunch of different types of questions. So I'm going to start again.
That's okay.
So for medicine, you don't need any exams to get into the pre-med course, which you do for 1 year before beginning your medical degree.
Yep.
And in that to get into that pre-med course, they take your scores from high school.
Yep.
So they take your scores from high school, but to get into the medical degree, you need to pass a couple of interview exams on the topics that you learn in that pre-med course, as well as like a time pressure, like reaction problem solving exam, where you have to answer like 20 questions in, 10 minutes kind of thing. So you have to go like as quickly as you can.
Tell me what subjects are popular at school and what the students look at when they choose subjects.
So most people choose subjects based on what they enjoy and what's needed for what they want to do later on in life. And also what's easy. Like a lot of subjects like soft tech, which is like sewing and like fabric works and stuff, is quite popular.
Really?
Yeah. Biology is quite popular.
Biology?
Yeah. English is mandatory.
Yeah.
Until year 13. And then it kind of just ranges. Like some people don't take any math because there's 3 different types of math available. And so it kind of ranges. Some people take like all practical subjects where they do like woodworking and like cooking and like all of that kind of stuff. It just kind of varies based on what you're good at, especially when we get to year 12, because you can choose all of your subjects apart from English.
When you get to year 12.
Yeah.
But before that, you have mostly mandatory subjects.
Yeah, so as like in year 9, you only get a couple of choices, and as you go up, you get more and more choices.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
The English, maths, and science was all mandatory last year.
Okay.
And now
but
English,
not anymore.
No, now only English is.
What's the most popular job students are studying towards and looking at? I know you just answered what you did, but like jobs they're looking to get in the future, what's the most popular ones? Do you know?
I'm not sure, because most people are not sure what they want to do after school at this point.
That's
Still
right.
got like another year of high school left, and I do know psychology is quite popular, like to study at uni.
Yeah.
Psychology and like history and stuff. I don't know what jobs come out of that, but
Yeah.
like a couple of my friends' older sisters have gone into like therapy and psychology and stuff.
Yeah. Did you know in many Asian countries, like for example Korea, kids your age have to go to after-school tutoring classes or like private after-school classes to catch up on their work? Did you know about those? Asian students have full-on schedule until like late at night when at your age. Do you have any like private school tutorings or in New Zealand?
Most people don't unless they're struggling in a class.
Yeah.
It's not like a very common thing. But I do spend a lot of time outside of school keeping up on my workload. But I also do get physics tutoring, which I do at lunchtime at school. And it's from a year 13 student who's like...
So it's a private that you requested, you privately?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not offered to everybody. Me and my friend do it together, and we meet her like once every week, like at lunch.
Cool.
And we just go over like past exams or like ask her questions and stuff.
Okay.
Because like physics is her thing, and she wanted to tutor year 12, so
okay.
Yeah.
So she's like a private teacher, but like as a student, she teaches you. That's
she's
cool.
the year above and did very well on all her physics exams.
Do you think it's really helpful?
Kind of depends. Some sessions I'm like, oh, that was really helpful, and then some I'm like, oh, I still don't understand.
No.
But I do think it's helpful, like in the long run, and will become more helpful as we get closer to exams and I have more like specific questions. But when just like learning all the content, it's sometimes hard to like feel productive in those sessions.
Does she get paid as well?
No, it's like a volunteer thing, but I think it helps get like her towards scholarships and stuff.
I like that.
We'll probably get her a present or something at the end of the year to say thank you, but we don't have to pay her.
No, that's good.
Okay.
What is one thing that's making you stressed or happy these days? Or like generally?
Yeah, hanging out with my friends and my family and having good food makes me happy.
Okay.
And then I do really enjoy my schoolwork. It makes me happy as well, but it sometimes makes me quite stressed. and that and my Hapkido grading is the biggest like stresses at the moment.
At the moment?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be
Black belt.
yes in
1 month.
yes. Wow, that's massive.
그렇다. 메디랑 나는 합기도 동기다.
What's big in your mind right now? Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
The chocolate sauce in the cupboard that I can put over the frozen strawberries in the freezer.
Right after this interview?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I wasn't sure. Is that what you're after? Or
Yeah.
is it... Okay.
Because I said right now, what are you thinking about? Okay. Focus on the interview, okay? Do you talk to your family a lot?
Yeah, I talk to my mom and dad about everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Are they?
everything. They know everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's not really common in Korea because,
Yeah.
well, it's changing. They do talk to between families a lot, but
Yeah.
like very old generations, they don't really
Yeah.
listen and they're very disciplined. So
My
yeah.
parents, I almost like consider like good friends, and I can just like talk to them and get like advice from, and like if I talk to them about an issue, they're not very likely at all to like get me in trouble. You know, like I've never like had like something that I was worried about or like upset about something that I did wrong and gone and talked to them about it and like it backfire and like me get in trouble.
yeah, so they are good listeners.
Yeah, very much so.
That's
and they're
good.
just like I like talking to them.
Random question again. What countries have you been to so far?
I've been to New Zealand and Australia,
Yes.
Vietnam, Singapore, Dubai, or like United Arab Emirates, and Uganda in Africa.
Wow, 6 countries.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and Malaysia and
Malaysia.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Wow,
Yeah.
8 countries.
Yeah.
What countries do you want to visit?
I would really like to go to Europe and like France and Greece, and I would really like to go and explore more of Africa and
Yeah.
more of South America.
Okay. Anything else?
Not off the top of my head. Those are probably
Anything else?
and Korea.
Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. How well do you know about Korea?
I would say I know reasonably well since I've been friends with you. Like I didn't know much beforehand, but I feel like I've been quite well educated through
Yeah.
like being friends with you.
We've been friends for
2 years.
2 years. And how old are you?
I'm 16.
And how old am I? And we're friends.
Yeah.
Yes. That's all of it. Yeah.